Good morning. My name is Kendall Anchetta. I'm your regional account manager in the Northeast for Sugatsune. Today we will be covering safety and convenience in restaurants.
Hi, I'm Rachel Tavella. I handle the Midwest Territory.
Some of the topics we will be going in further depth will be equipment and layout, cleaning techniques and sanitization, as well as occupational health and safety within the workplace. Sugatsune offers various solutions that can help implement and bring these design challenges and help create solutions for you within your new projects.
I hope you guys enjoy.
I'd like to start by number one, thanking everybody for joining our meeting and our session today. We'll do some introductions here. I'm Keith Au. I'm the National Sales Manager for Sugatsune. We have Rachel Tavella. She's our Regional Account Manager, covers the Midwest. We have Kendall Anchetta. He covers the Northeast Territory for us. And Justin Murabayashi, he's there on the camera. Hi, Justin. He covers the West Coast for us. So we did have a presentation 2 weeks ago, and the first one was about developing solutions for the food and beverage industry, really focused towards food equipment. Today's topic is going to be about designing safety and convenience in the restaurant area, whether it's front of house or back of house. There's various standards, procedures, and designs that are constantly changing on a daily basis. What remains consistent, though, is the need for cleanable and NSF certified hardware. So today, we want to share our hardware solutions and share how they can be designed and incorporated into various projects that you all are working on. And again, whether it's front or back of house, we have solutions for both parts of the environment of your restaurant. Number one is equipment and layout. So how do you make sure that you have an environment that's safe for your employees and customers that are walking into the restaurants? Various cleaning techniques and making sure that the restaurant is very well sanitized at all times. And occupational health and safety. So this really has to do with ergonomics in your restaurants. Of course, there's other topics, attire, making sure that there's well ventilation, as well as signage in terms of warning and directing employees as well as customers of potential hazards in the restaurant. But again, we're going to cover the first three today. And before we get started, we want to introduce our company as well as our goal is to help introduce our brand to you all and provide an overall overview of our capabilities. So whether you're a designer, buyer, engineer, or even an end user using our products in the field, we really hope that a number of solutions that we present today will capture your interest. Our mission statement is to create convenience and satisfaction for people. So we want to make sure anybody who interacts with our products, we make it easy to specify, to install, and then again, you enjoy using our products when you're in the restaurant. For those of you who are unfamiliar with us, Sugatsune has really built a strong reputation in the industry. Our customers have high confidence whenever they're working with us. So we wanted to share some of the values that we bring to you when you're working with us and our products. Sugatsune, we are an engineering, design, and manufacturer of unique and high quality hardware solutions. And again, today we're going to present those solutions to you today. We have a AS9120 ISO aerospace certification, and actually part of our business and some of our other divisions, we're a supplier to the aerospace industry. And if you can imagine, if we're supplying products to the aerospace industry, all of our standards and procedures are very consistent. There's various standards that we have to follow. So you can be confident that when you're using our product, ordering our product, that you're going to get consistent service and a consistent supply chain. We have over 500 NSF certified products, and this is really key for the restaurant industry. And our products are RoHS compliant. You'll see these icons in our catalog whenever you're looking through our products. This is to ensure that we're using materials to build our products that are safe to the environment. There are a lot of hardware solutions that we have. It's impossible to cover all these within the seminar today, but we do have over 6,000 various hardware solutions and over 15 different product categories. Today, we're going to highlight the key products that are most relevant to you all. We're a privately held company, and we've been in business since 1930. We're actually celebrating our 90th anniversary this year, and our headquarters are in Japan, and we have global branches throughout the world. So no matter where your project may take you, if it's designed here and manufactured overseas or your products are sent overseas, we're able to supply any project around the world. Here in the US, we have two locations in Los Angeles area and Chicago area, we have warehouses with inventory, and we have a live customer service where if you call in and you need some assistance, somebody's live, ready on the phone to help you through that process. Everybody needs products yesterday. Let's face it, we're in an environment where we need products yesterday. We're actually averaging same-day shipping so we can get products out to everybody very quickly. And if you have questions about how to order, how to specify, we do have various field sales representatives throughout the US as well. So we have Justin, Kim, Rachel, Ken, and Kendall. And again, these reps cover everywhere from West Coast to East Coast, and they're available to support you. As I mentioned, we have a lot of products, over 6,000 different products, and just wanted to provide a highlight of the product categories that we cover. And hopefully you see something on here that may interest you. But what's interesting about our brand is we do have two different divisions. Our architectural side, we assist architects and designers with anything that has to do with woodworking, front of house cabinetry, and our industrial division really supports the food equipment manufacturer, so anything that has to do with stainless steel. What really separates Sugatsune as a manufacturer is our capabilities under our motion design tech concept. And really by incorporating this type of technology within your products, together we can really create a safe, enjoyable, and ergonomic user experience. And this is what's going to add value to your products. We will review a few of these features and capabilities throughout the presentation. You'll see how this type of technology is very new. It's something that's going to be different than a lot of you may have experienced with. So it's an exciting time to learn about soft close motion, power assist, which is lift assist technology, free stop motion. This helps hold panels and lids in specific angles for your employees. We have click motion and unique motion. So let's take a look at what we've done as far as set hardware trends and the impacts that we've had throughout various industries. So we're all here, we're facing this fast-paced environment, and really motion design tech, it has the potential to reduce strain and stress to both employees and customers. So when you take a look at, in the 1990s, we actually pioneered soft close technology, which started with this damper. We built it and designed it into the first toilet lid, so it wouldn't slam. After we developed this technology, we introduced this to the kitchen and bath industry, as well as the office furniture market. And again, the idea and the goals was to prevent safety within the workplace. As we moved into the 2000s, we started integrating lift assist technology within the soft close. Now we started introducing this type of technology into the medical case good, medical components, retail fixtures, transportation, marine, and residential. And you'll see as time progressed, it wasn't just about safety at this point, it was also about reducing slamming, which causes stress to your guests or your customers, whether you're in the medical field or hospitality field. And today we're consistently and constantly coming up with new trends. We have various ways to incorporate soft close and lift assist technology, and now present it in these unique motion control applications. We are going to demonstrate a few of these today as well. But now, in addition to all the industries that we've been supporting, now we're supporting hospitality, education, and various commercial projects. So we're going to start off our topic today with safety. And some of the most common challenges in terms of design in a restaurant and safety is, number one, how do you prevent accidents and injuries? Right? Nobody can plan them. Accidents are accidents. The best you can do is just design a restaurant that potentially can reduce hazards in common industries, and anything you can do to have precautions. Slips, falls, strains, and sprains, those are common injuries, as well as lacerations and punctures. So you want to make sure also that there's no sharp edges. If there's hooks or things that are sticking out in order to hang tools or bags, you want to make sure that nobody runs into them and hurts themselves. Operating equipment is very important as well. In today's topic, we're not going to go into food equipment, but we're going to go into maybe some of the cabinetry that's around the restaurants. So features that we have in our hardware that really promote safety is the soft close and lift assist technologies, as I mentioned, with motion design tech. But durability is another key aspect for safety, and there's really no price that you could put in terms of safety. A lot of people may say, I'm on a budget, but if you can imagine, workers' comp is going to be a lot more expensive if your employee ends up getting injured on the job. So if you can prevent these accidents from happening ahead of time within the initial design, right, overall, you're going to save money for everybody. And as I mentioned, applications that you look at that we're going to discuss today is really about cabinet doors. There's a lot of storage spaces and cabinets within restaurants, equipment guards. So if you need guards that protect you from the fryer or particular mixers or any kind of equipment in your restaurant, we have hinges and technology to be able to have quick guards that you can quickly mount up, as well as signage. And signage is really important in restaurants today, and to ensure that customers are familiar that if the floor was just mopped, they know it may be slippery, so they can take precautions. If there's specific exit signs, you want to make sure that they're angled so that your customers in the restaurants are able to see these signs. So we are going to demonstrate one of our LAD systems. This series provides soft close as well as lift assist. So Rachel just demonstrated our LADH, and this really should be a requirement for all bars. Again, it's very easy to open and close. Just so you know, for this particular application, this door weighs about 25 to 30 pounds. Okay? So it's a very heavy door to lift. And what's really key about the lift assist feature is you don't want your employees to use unnecessary strength where they don't need to. Right? You want to have them spend that energy towards other tasks that they have, which would be serving the customers. So this product provides safety while not slamming, as well as it doesn't slam, so it doesn't make noise, which really disrupts your customers who are enjoying themselves. We have stainless steel folding brackets, and this is a new product that Sugatsune introduced to the market earlier this year. This is a great product that has an integrated soft close, and it's really ideal for kiosks. You know, as things are changing again, restaurants need to be modular. So you might see cabinets on casters and rolling around. Well, if you want to make sure that you have enough usable space and be able to store these cabinets, you can fold these tables down. It's also very ideal for checkout counters, ordering stations, even back of house where there's food prep and the kitchen area. We're not displaying this, but this is another new product. Probably most people can recognize the application for this on airplanes when you have a fold down table. So we have these hinges that really fold out. And again, we're talking about modular space in restaurants right now. So this is a great way to extend your table out to have more usable space and stow it away at the end of the night when not in use. There's cabinets everywhere in restaurants, and this is whether you're in quick service or you're in a sit-down restaurant. Lid supports are very important to have in your cabinetry, whether it's wall cabinets or, as you can see in the middle picture here, this is actually a bench seating application. This is great, again, for restaurants because now you have seating area and it doubles up as storage for the restaurants. You could put seat cushions or you could put various supplies. It provides a lift assist and soft close so that if anybody needs to access anything from the cabinets, they don't need to spend a lot of strength opening the door, and they can let go and the door will softly close behind them. So next is more so about durability with our hinges. And you'll see oftentimes in restaurants, there's hardware in there, and the hardware that takes a lot of abuse that's used every minute or so, or every couple times every hour to open and close. Base cabinets are commonly damaged. People are leaning on them. They're slamming the doors shut. We have a full range of our J95 and J160 hinges. They're all cycle tested. There's load capacities to this, which supports 88 pounds for 3 pieces. So durability in cabinets is very key. And you could see an application shot here in the middle where we're actually showing this as a large door, access door, but you could use these for smaller doors, and again, it's going to give you that durability. Glass doors are also important in terms of safety. You want to make sure that your whatever product you have, whether it's if there's wine glasses that you have in the restaurant, it could be plates and cups, you want to keep those all hidden and non-accessible from the customers. You want to ensure that they're not reaching in. If there's kids running around, you want to make sure everything's protected as well as safe and from exposure. So we have a various line of glass door hinges as well as heavy duty hinges. I'm going to take a quick break from here and open the floor. I'm going to unmute everybody. Does anybody have any questions as we're going from the safety portion on? Sounds like there's no questions. I'll go ahead and ask a question. One of the most common things that we're asked is, how do I go about and specify your hardware? How do I know which hinge to use or which lid support so I can make sure that my door doesn't slam? Well, really, it's based on torque. And while it can get fairly technical, if you provide door dimensions and the door weight, our engineering and customer service team will be able to help you specify the proper product, which has the right strength in order to support the weight of your application. And so we're gonna go into sanitation and cleaning. And again, some of the big challenges with sanitation is keeping everything from contamination. Waste management is also a big deal, making sure that your food prep area is separated from any type of waste. And the workflow design is very key because you don't want raw foods cross-contaminating with cooked foods. So you want to make sure that everything's cleanable. And the key features that we have with our hardware, which promotes sanitation, is really stainless steel products and NSF certified products. And common applications is whether it's food equipment, but work surfaces here that's really designed into the design of the restaurant, as well as food storage. This slide represents really kind of a broad aspect of our product line. And Sugatsune really has a strong reputation with our capabilities with stainless steel hardware. And you'll see here that's laid out for you, we do have a lot of capabilities, whether it's lids and grommets, brackets, utility hooks, and hinges and handles. Rachel's demonstrating one of our multi-purpose lids. And this is a stainless steel lid with a soft close. And as we shared with you earlier, you want to reduce that noise of banging because it does cause stress to employees and guests in your restaurant. And again, you want to make sure that food waste is properly put into the trash. And when you're placing these the trash through the multi-purpose lids, you want to make sure that it's not going to rust. So these are all stainless steel, 304 grade. I mentioned earlier about our folding brackets. So the version that I mentioned to you earlier was a version with an integrated soft close. We do have multiple sizes for different size tables. And you can see we have a smaller version. These are commonly used with food prep size, which could be anywhere from 8 to 10 inches in terms of depth. You'll see them in food trucks, which is another popular trending type of application as people are might be moving the restaurants from a brick and mortar to the restaurant on wheels. We have a lot of utility hooks in stainless steel, as well as various hinges and handles, which we'll go a little more into detail. But wanted to share the fact that we have a lot of stainless steel products over different product categories. And really the key points is it helps sanitation because they're durable and they're cleanable. It's also environmentally friendly in the production of this material. As you're going through and you're designing in the layout of your restaurant and you're looking at the cabinetry, I wanted to share that we do have various sealed magnetic catches. These are commonly used in outdoor kitchens, food equipment, as well as the cabinets. Nowadays, everybody's constantly cleaning their cabinets with chemicals. And you want to ensure that the handles, the hinges, the catches on it to help secure the door closed, all the hardware, you want to make sure that it's not rusting. And again, it's a violation to NSF because you don't want your products or your case goods rusting. Okay, next is our panel mounting systems. And this system is a better alternative to French cleats or Z-clips that people may use, whether it's for decorative wall paneling or seat cushions. And this clip system allows you to easily remove cushions that may be in your restaurant and really clean them down from the front to the back and wipe down, as well as quickly replace them if they are damaged. So there's multiple value within using our clips. And we have multiple types where for different materials and different panel thicknesses that you may be working with. And we introduced a new system. It's a textile system. So this can be sewn into the actual fabric of the seat. So again, you can go in and if the fabric ever gets damaged or you need to remove it for cleaning, you can quickly snap these off, hose it down, wipe it down if you need to, and snap it back on. And it's a very, very quick and easy process. Now, if you are, again, sticking with cabinetry, we do have NSF certified stainless steel shelf standards and this helps maximize and keep your work area very organized. And we have stainless steel leveling glides. I've worked with a few builders in the Chicago area, and they've installed these underneath tables in restaurants. There's some with a stainless steel bottom and a rubber bottom, so that if you're dragging tables across, it helps soften that noise again. And if it's going outdoors, it's full stainless steel, so they're not going to rust. This is a much better alternative to sugar packets that you most commonly see in restaurants right now. What may be very familiar looking to you is the use of sneeze guards and PPE. And you'll see in the field right now a lot of temporary fixes. So you may see chains hanging from the ceiling or 2x4s holding up sheets of acrylic or plexiglass. We have a full line in various solutions that will make these sneeze guards look like they're supposed to be there on purpose. It's not temporary. It's a very easy and classy way to maintain your interactions with your customers. You know, you don't want your customers to feel like it's any standoffish feeling, and you really want to maintain that welcoming feel. And that's what this hardware does. You know, makes it look like it's part of your cabinetry. And there's various designs. There's some where you can incorporate one of our hinges and you could open it up so you could pass food along, and you'll be able to put vents in there so that you could actually hear people when they're talking through the acrylic. So we have a lot of different solutions. Please reach out to us and we could share some of those with you as well. Okay, again, I would like to take a pause here and ask, does anybody have any questions about sanitation? Okay, there is a chat box so everybody knows too. I'm gonna open that up. If anybody has any questions, feel free to chat any of them, and we'll make sure that we're able to answer them throughout the presentation. So, common question that we get, since we're experts at stainless steel, is what is the proper way to clean stainless steel so I can make sure that my restaurant is clean and sanitary. If you log onto our website, our marketing team put out this flyer, and it's the do's and don'ts of cleaning stainless steel. Just to give you the highlights of this, number one is you want to make sure that you fill your spray bottles with isopropyl alcohols, which is rubbing alcohol. You let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then you wipe it down with a moist microfiber towel. You want to make sure that you don't clean your stainless steel or with bleach or any kind of abrasives like steel wool. And the big thing that I hate to see in restaurants is people don't often change their towels when they're cleaning. You know, when you're in a restaurant setting, make sure that your towel you're cleaning everything with is replaced with a clean towel on a consistent basis. Okay, and the last topic that we're going to cover today is really about ergonomics. And what's commonly looked over is the safety issue that has to do with ergonomics, and it's really about body positioning and the range of motion for your employees. And you want to identify repetitive motions that could potentially lead to injury. Some of these awkward motions can create fatigue, which gives you a less productive employee, as well as it causes employee more exertion where it doesn't need to be used. So you'll see a lot of our features in our hardware, they really promote ergonomics, and it has to do with, again, our motion design technology with various torque or friction, lift assist, soft close. And I've also added various handles and hooks, which we'll explain as well over the next couple slides. So when you take a look at the server stations and host stations, cook stations and food prep, these are key areas that you want to take a look at. And when you're designing your restaurant and your restaurant and kitchen layout, these are all requirements in order to eliminate potential hazards as well. So the first system that we're going to show is our lateral door system. And this is very unique to the market. Rachel and Kendall are going to demonstrate this lateral door system here. This is the biggest size that we have in our family. And this is a very nice system that opens a door laterally. And you can see this in the photo that we're sharing with you as well. If you use this in a restaurant seating, it takes minimal space in front of the cabinet in order to open and close this door. We have various sizes, so you can use them in base cabinets or full doors like this. This is rated up to 200 pounds. So you can have a big, nice, heavy door, and it's very easy to open and close the door, as well as there's a soft close feature on there, which will make sure that the door does close. Again, when it has to do with ergonomics, you want to make sure that there's doors and anything that you're utilizing in this fast-paced environment is very quick and easy to open and close. We do have these hinges which double up as both aesthetically pleasing, but again, they're able to support 275 pounds, and the technology behind just making the links in the arm, right, really makes this door smooth and very easy for people to open and close. We have saloon style hinges. This is for two-way swinging doors. And this is really ideal and the way to go with restaurants, because now you're able to have a one-way in and one-way out workflow in your particular restaurant. Also, you don't need to rely on a handle to touch to open and close a door. You could simply push the door open and close with your elbow or your foot. You'll see this as a common application. Ours are spring-loaded. They're also cycle tested, and the durability of our style of saloon hinges are very high. So please reach out to us if you have any applications for this. The other one is sliding doors. And again, this has to do with ergonomics, but also keeping your space efficient. So these doors stay out of the way. They're usually either pocketed into a wall or they're surface mounted so that they don't take up any space in your restaurant. There's a soft close feature that's integrated into our system, as well as it's very easy to slide the door open and closed. And you want to make sure that it's easy for the employees to use these hardware systems. We also have a line of handles to go along with the sliding door systems. Next is our hinges, and you may have to use your imagination for some of these items. But with our hinges, as I mentioned, we have soft close, lift assist, those types of features which make it easy for customers or your employees to open and close doors. But what I want to focus on is this torque. And torque, although showing here, it doesn't look like much here, but if you can imagine any type of point of sale system, any type of signage that you have in your restaurants, whether it's alerting your customers where the exits are, or you're directing customers to have a particular workflow so that they can maintain their social distancing. You want to make sure that everybody is able to see signs. And if you have any panels, you want to make sure that, again, you're able to position them in the most desirable position, an optimal position for everybody to see. So we have these torque or friction hinges that you can utilize in almost any application, and we'll help you specify those. Handles are very important, and it's one of the product categories that may be overlooked. Some of it's more geared towards design. We do want to ensure that everybody's aware of our ergonomic style handles. There's an actual standard that we have. So if you do have a glove or you're unable to grip the handle, there's various handles within our product line that you're able to either have a very large reach area for your fingers, or if you need to open and close doors with your elbow, you could do that as well for sliding doors. And what's unique and difficult to find on the market too is our front and back mounted handles for doors. And lastly, the last product that we're going to cover is one of the most overlooked products, but it's probably one of the more necessary items that we realize. As you go to restaurants, you don't want your purse or your coat to hang on the floor. And this is really key. We worked with various restaurants within the Chicago area, and underneath the tables or underneath the bar, which Rachel is showing you now, you can have undermount hooks where you can hang your items. It's also safe so that you can hang them next to you as you're eating, so that you don't have to worry about anybody walking away with your items. All right, I'm in Chicago. We're here in Chicago, and a lot of times you sit on your coat, or you put your coat on the back of your chair. A lot of times it drags on the floor or it tends to fall. And these are all great solutions, hook solutions, and ideal for the market today. The last thing too is with hooks that I've personally seen in some of the restaurants is now you're starting to see restaurants provide to-go orders or takeout. And if their shelving of food is overtaken, they're now adding hooks underneath some of their shelves so that customers can go in and they can just quickly grab their to-go food and they could go about their way. So today we presented an overview of a lot of our unique hardware solutions. We really hope that you have a better understanding of our company. there's a new normal now, and things are really changing in a fast pace. And we really hope you take away these key points, that we have unique and high quality hardware, that a lot of our products, most of our products promote safety in the workplace, and we really do make it as convenient as possible. Again, whether you're specifying, building, or using our products, that it's very convenient to use our products. And we look forward to working with all of you in the near future. Any questions as we close this out? I'm going to unslide. If nobody has questions, the questions that often come up at the end of our presentation is, number one, where can I buy your products? So we do sell through distribution, and we can work with you to get you to the right distributor. These are all available through a where to buy link on our website. And the other question that we get is, who can I call for help? As I mentioned, we have 5 field reps throughout the US. We have 2 customer service locations covering 12 hours of customer service, whether you're on the West Coast or on the East Coast. We would like to send everybody a catalog who joined us today. If you can please email customer service, provide maybe some of the feedback that we have today. There is going to be a third presentation. Now we're going to review some of these key items and present new solutions to you all. Also, we would like to offer a customized presentation for your engineering and design team. So we'll go through a presentation and we'll customize it here on your specialty. And I've provided the contact information for our reps in your location, so feel free to email us if you have any questions.